Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final episode of my Football Manager 24 beta save with Real Madrid. Today, we could potentially wrap up the Liga title. If we don't, that would be crazy, but we're just going to play as many games as possible as it takes to win the league. Basically, we've got 4 games left. I think we're 9 points clear, something like that. We should definitely win the league. We could achieve 100 points as well if we win all 4 of our last 4 remaining matches, obviously. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, disappointing not to win in the Champions League quarter-final in the last episode. Go check that one out if you haven't already, and let's get into today's episode. Now, obviously, the full game will be being released tomorrow, I think, by the time you do watch this. So tomorrow we'll have the new full save start, and I've got a really exciting save coming this year, something a little bit different to what I've done in the past, but we're here to wrap up our beta save. Obviously, we did only get through 1 season. I would have liked to have got through 2 or 3, but I simply haven't had the time. But going forward, the new Football Manager save, when the full game comes out, is going to be a very good one, which I am very excited for. But we do have a team meeting to talk about. In terms of how we got on then, actually, since you were last with us, we had a 2-1 win at home to Las Palmas, Victor Osimhen getting a brace in that one, and also recently a 5-0 win away at Almeria. As you can see, 4 games left. We are currently 6 points clear. Oh, but Barcelona have played a game more, so we just need to keep winning football matches. Like I say, we can achieve 100 points. We've actually only lost 2 games all season, disappointingly, only against Atletico Madrid and Real San Sebastian, which is... It's not like we've lost to Barcelona, but again, we've still got them to play at some point this season. But let's get into this team meeting then. We're going to go positive, as always. The players are very, very happy about that. And let's see how we line up for, hopefully, one of our last games, because I don't really want to be playing all 4 games, if I'm honest with you. Also, good news, Courtois and Militao are now both back from their ACL injuries, so that's outstanding news. They should hopefully feature in today's episode. The first match then of today's episode is at home to Girona. We line up then with Thibaut Courtois in goal, his first appearance of the season. Vazquez at right back. Eder Militao also coming in for his first appearance of the season as well. Diamonde and Mendy completes the back 4, with Tchouaméni, Bellingham and Ceballos completing the midfield, and a front 3 of Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. and Osimhen. On the bench then we've got Kepa, Carvajal, Rudiger, Alaba, Dorgu, Camavinga, Valverde, Gula, Diaz, Diop, Lopez and Joselu. Let's get underway then for today's game. We do need to give out some squad numbers. Now, Militao and Courtois weren't registered, but I think as they had long-term injuries, it means that they can just play. We're going to give him the number. We'll give Militao the number 20 shirt for the last few matches. It doesn't really matter. They're going to play 4 matches this season, but I haven't actually managed to play a single game yet with Courtois or Militao. They have come back specifically just for this game as we come back on camera, which is obviously very nice. I mean, we've only played 2 games since the last episode, but we want to win that Liga title before the beta does officially close. Let's get underway then for today's game. We need to keep an eye on the league table. It looks like Barcelona aren't quite playing at the moment, but 2 wins to get the episode done with should hopefully see us wrap up the league, but you never really know. I'd like to show you the El Clasico game against Barcelona, but if we don't need to, there's no real point. Tchouaméni goes close there. His shot goes onto the roof and there inside the first few minutes. But yeah, we're currently 7 points clear at the top of the table. Win today, and it'll be 9 points with 3 games to go. So then we just need to win the second game, and we've won the league no matter what. But I really want to get that 100 points mark. I think if we win the league with 100 points, losing 2 games all season, that would obviously be very nice. As Osimhen goes close, Juan Carlos will roll this ball out then to Eric. He goes inside to Alex Garcia. A little bit of time for him to come out wide here to Yan Couto. Good inception there from Ferland Mendy. Vinicius Jr. picks it up now and cuts inside. Driving forward with the ball. Finds Jude Bellingham. Out wide to Ferland Mendy. Back into Vinicius Jr. Inside the penalty area. Ball across Osimhen. And I tell you what, he's starting to come good. I know we're not really playing many great teams at the moment, but at least he's starting to score chances. I feel like at the start he was really struggling, but now Osimhen seems to be a little bit better. I've got an Arsenal save, which I just played for my own pleasure. Sounds a bit weird to say that, but he scores a lot of goals in that. For some reason, he's not really working for him in this Real Madrid save. Recently, though, he has started scoring more and more goals, which is obviously very nice. Vinicius Jr. with the assist, Osimhen with the goal. 2 players who have been fairly critical of, to be fair, so far this season, especially Vinicius Jr., but it's nice to see them both coming up with a goal contribution. Now, Vinicius Jr. picks up the ball once more. He finds Jude Bellingham. Back out wide here into Tchouaméni and back into Bellingham. Nice football from us here. Really patient with our play. Bellingham into Militao. His first appearance of the season. Slots it through to Vinicius Jr. And Militao has his first appearance. And he also now has his first assist. Vinicius Jr. with a goal and an assist in today's game. Who on earth has broken my Vinicius Jr.? Because that's not what normally happens. Vinicius Jr. doesn't score goals and get assists, does he? This is something we've not really seen so far this season. I mean, what was that? 7 goals he scored so far this season. It's not exactly impressive, but he's scoring goals. We need to win football matches at the end of the day, so I'm not really going to complain. Like I mentioned at the start of the episode, these games feel a little bit forced, really, because I wanted to win the Champions League. As much as I was saying, I want to get to the semi-final and be happy with that, we didn't even make it there. So that's why I'm frustrated with this season. Anything less than finishing on 100 points, and I think it will actually be a really disappointing season. To only win one trophy as Real Madrid, whether it's La Liga or not, would still be quite disappointing. Anyway, Tchouaméni picks up the ball and finds Ferland Mendy, swings the ball in. That could cause problems. It has. The referee's got his hand in the air for some reason. Mendy with a great ball in there. Osimhen finishes it. Is this goal going to stand though? Let's have a look here. VAR is going to check the goal. And the goal is disallowed for offside. Let's have a replay of this one, because obviously I wasn't looking at the defensive line as Mendy swung that ball into the box. It was a first-time ball in, and looks like he's just slightly offside there, unfortunately. Still 2-0. Obviously, Osimhen with a disallowed goal there. We're pretty comfortable in this. Girona actually sit in the relegation zone at the moment. They're 1 point from safety, so they'll be really wanting to win this match. It's not an ideal match that you want away at the Bernabeu in a relegation scrap, but Bellingham out wide here into Vinicius Jr. looks to take on his man. Get into the byline. Can he get a ball in? He does. It's not a bad ball. Osimhen cannons one off the post. Vinicius Jr. is really feeling himself now. Maybe they just need to play without much pressure. When they play without pressure, they seem to play pretty well. But when they play with pressure, they seem to just get tired and not really do much with the ball, which is quite frustrating. As you can see here, 9 points clear, 3 games to go. So actually just a point in the next game would secure it. Barcelona need to win all their matches. We need to lose all of ours at this stage to stop us from winning the league. Vasquez is on a yellow and he keeps sliding in. I feel like he might get sent off, so we might get Carvajal on at the break. Savio cuts in. That's just so disappointing. David Lopez is his second goal of the season. Girona, out of pretty much absolutely nothing, have a goal back in today's game. I mean, did our midfield just switch off there? It just seemed far too easy. Savio got away from Vasquez. Far too easy. The ball was cut back. I mean, who on earth is tracking David Lopez? Where is our midfield there? Such a poor goal to concede. Such an unnecessary goal as well. Mendy now finds Tchouaméni. Can we get our third goal in this match? Mendy back into Diamonde. New centre-back partner for him in this game. Tchouaméni out wide into Lucas Vazquez. Can he get a ball in? To the byline he goes. Ball across. Osimhen! Is that saved by the keeper? Blocked by the defender? I'm not really too sure, but either way, they've somehow managed to keep the ball out the back of the net. Mendy will swing this corner in. Left-footed in swing. And not a bad ball towards that back post. That's handball. Oh, that's by Osimhen. It looks like they've actually got a goal kick for that. Was it not handball, or is that just a really coincidentally positioned ball? It looked like they're actually taking a goal kick more than a free kick. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, great highlight that, Football Manager. Absolutely amazed with that. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, approaching half-time. Still 2-1 to Real Madrid at the moment. There is the half-time whistle. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. I can't say I'm pleased with that, really, if I'm honest. To be only beating a team at home who are in the relegation zone by 1 goal, disappointing. I mean, you look at the stats, we've battered them, but you look at the scoreline, and it certainly doesn't reflect a battering. So we need to go on and get some more goals. We're going to actually demand more from them, because I feel like this team has got so much more to offer, but we just don't really show it. And it's frustrating. Mendy now goes down the line into Vinicius Jr. Can he take on his man? To the byline he goes, cuts it back and finds Bellingham. Mendy now, ball across, Ceballos. That was a really weird goal. He kicked it up, but it somehow went down. How did he manage to do that? I tell you what, Dani Ceballos this season, what was that, 15 goals? For a man who's not on penalties, he's had a very good season as Dani Ceballos, to be fair. Vinicius Jr., let's have a look at this again. Kills it back for Bellingham. He finds Ferland Mendy, ball into the box. Oh, it takes a deflection off of the defender. That makes more sense now. I thought he kicked it up in the air and it somehow ended up bouncing down. I didn't really know how he managed to do that, but either way, 3-1. Job's pretty much done now. I don't see them scoring 2 goals in at this match. We'll wait for this highlight to play out. We'll make our subs, get things rotated, keep players fresh. Even Bellingham's having a good game. I said he's just giving the ball away. But Vinicius Jr. now, back into Diamonde. He's got a little bit of time and he goes into Lucas Vazquez. Steps in with the ball here. Can he get a ball into the box? He's looking to take on his man. Is he going to pass it? Is he going to cross it? Comes towards the touchline and goes back into Ceballos. Rodrigo now cuts inside on that left foot. Is he going to get a shot off a shot? He does. But he goes over the bar. Actually, it's saved in the end by the goalkeeper. So we'll now have a corner. Ferland Mendy to take. Our only left-footed player on the pitch, I think. Not a bad ball towards that back post. Headed up. Only as far as Vinicius Jr., who's nearly decapitated Alex Garcia there. Goodness me. There is the end of that highlight. Let's now make some substitutions. I think we're going to get Osimhen off for Joselu. We're going to get Ceballos off. Oh, Modric is injured, isn't he? So we'll get Tchouaméni off, in fact, for Camavinga. We get Vazquez off for Carvajal. Get Militao off for Rudiger as well. We've got one more sub left, so we'll save that for like another 10 minutes or so because we don't have someone off the bench who can play as an attacking central midfielder. I mean, to be fair, we could put Bellingham as the attacking midfielder and bring like a Valverde on, but we'll see what happens in this highlight as Girona are driving forward here with Pablo Torre over on that far side. Can he get a ball into the box? The byline he goes. He finds the ball into the box here. They've got a few players in this box, to be fair. Balls across. I thought they were going to score again there. I mean, Courtois' presence in the goal clearly put him off, thankfully, because it looked like they was nearly going to get back into the game there. Alex Garcia to swing this corner in. Not a bad ball towards the back post. Headed up rather than away. Rudiger's there. Headed off the line by Carvajal. Ceballos manages to clear it. Bellingham is now going to come off, though, for Federico Valverde as our final change for the last 10 minutes. So get some fresh legs in that midfield. And Valverde has got a lot of legs as well, hasn't he? Rodrigo now cuts inside with the ball. Looking for the switch to Valverde. Man just on off the bench. Finds Vinicius Jr. He cuts it back into Ferland Mendy. Back to Vinicius Jr. Valverde now swings it in. Looking for Joselu, who heads home for his 18th for the season. Why is this goal being disallowed? That was definitely not offside. Great ball in there from, I think it was Valverde. Joselu with a great header. I mean, to score nearly 20 goals for a man of his ability is very, very impressive. That goal is obviously going to stand. Real Madrid 4, Girona 1. And it was just a really nice goal there. This is the thing that Bellingham doesn't do. Get far enough into the box to score an assist. Joselu with a nice header there, playing to his strengths. We'll give him some praise. Really nice way to start out today's episode. Unfortunately, it's not quite going to be enough to see us win the league yet. We're going to have to play at least one more game. So Rodrigo's cross there is intercepted. It's a poor clearance there from Savio. Ferland Mendy now finds Valverde into the penalty area to the byline. Is he going to go alone? What a goal that is from Federico Valverde. This is just what Bellingham doesn't do. He doesn't provide goals. He doesn't provide assists. I mean, Valverde's not really done that much, but that's not really what I expect from him. Valverde just comes on for legs and energy, and if he gets a goal contribution or two, it's a bonus. And I'm aware that's terrible defending from Girona, but Bellingham would not pick up the ball from outside the box, dribble it past 3 players and stick it into the back of the net. And I don't know why, because Jude Bellingham's obviously very good, but he just doesn't seem to do that for me. We'll give him some praise. The job's done. Brilliant second half. Disappointing about that goal we did concede in the first half. I mean, are we going to get a 6? A 6 would be very nice. I think it might flatter Girona a little bit, but I'm certainly not going to complain. Joselu receives a throw-in off of Carvajal and finds Dani Ceballos. Already got 1 goal to his name in this one. He goes for the attempt off the crossbar. Nearly a 6 for us there. Girona, they're in a relegation battle. Cadiz, 1 point above them with a game in hand. Job done in the first match of today's episode. I'm very happy about the result and the way that he played. Let's get in to the second match of the episode, where a point will secure us the Liga title. But like I say, we want to hit 100 points. We want that 100-point mark. Let's get into it. Celta Vigo away just a couple days later. Let's see how we line up. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for our title decider. A point secures us the league title. Courtois in goal. A back four of Carvajal, Eder Militao, Diamande and Dorgu, with Camavinga, Valverde and Bellingham in the midfield. A front 3 of Diaz, Diop and Osimhen. You see players like Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo drop into the bench, Mendy and Tchouaméni on there as well. We want to keep things fresh. We want to keep rotating. We've got a game in a few days' time against Barcelona. And like I say, I want to win every one of our last 4 matches to get to that 100-point mark. That is the goal that I'm setting this team this season. Jonathan Bamba is in the Celta Vigo team. They're managed by Rafa Benitez. We're favourites here for a reason. Let's go out, put on a professional performance, get the job done. Like I say, a point would secure us a league title. And it would be very easy for us just to go, oh, we'll probably end up getting over the line anyway. But Barcelona are not actually playing at the moment. So if we lose, then we could still win the league because Barcelona aren't playing. I think that's frustrating, but you never really know. Brahim Diaz picks up the ball here. Let's just get the job done. Let's just win. And then whatever Barcelona do, it doesn't matter. That's the perfect start if it's onside. This is what we've been asking for Bellingham. Goals and assists. Is he going to be robbed of one here? I mean, I say robbed. If Osimhen's offside, then it's not really a robbery, is it? VAR are going to check the goal. The goal's not going to stand. No wonder Bellingham never gets any goals and assists. Osimhen can't keep himself onside. Great ball in from Bellingham, though. Osimhen just slightly trailed offside there. But that's what we need to see more from Bellingham. He's been given another opportunity now to play as this attacking midfielder. We've had nearly 75% of the ball in the first 10 minutes. And Bellingham picks it up here. Cuts inside for Brahim Diaz. Gets it on that left foot and finds Valverde. Brought down. Spot kick. Now, Alaba's not on the pitch, so who is going to take this? He's going to be Osimhen, maybe? Bellingham? Brahim Diaz? No Alaba on the pitch. Is a spot kick going to be given? A spot kick is going to be given, which is a good start. Who is going to take this, though? Is that Diop? Or is it Bellingham? Got red boots on. It's Jude Bellingham. He steps up. He chips it. Oh, dear. Goodness me, that could have gone very wrong. With how Bellingham's performed this season, if he would have missed a Panenka penalty, he would have looked very, very silly, wouldn't he? 10 minutes on the clock then, 1-0 to Real Madrid. As it stands, we are La Liga champions once more, but thanks to a penalty. I mean, we're playing quite well. We've already had a goal disallowed. Bellingham could have had a goal and assist by now, but Osimhen doesn't know what the offside rule is. He's a bit like, is it Kai Cenat in the Sidemen charity match? That's what Osimhen's a little bit like sometimes. Carvajal now finds Camavinga. He finds Valverde. A little bit of room for him to step into here, and he's going alone again. Valverde strikes over the bar. Well saved in the end, actually, by the keeper. I don't know why Valverde always likes to step in, but Bellingham never seems to do that when he's playing in the box-to-box midfield role. Valverde swings a corner in. Not a bad ball. It's in there. It's headed up. Not really away. Eventually cleared by Celta Vigo. 15 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0. Can we double our lead? Valverde with a poor touch, but he manages to keep hold of the ball. Now Diamande. Celta Vigo coming forward with the ball here with Strand Larsen. He goes back into Nunes. Can we win the ball back off them here? It's a good ball back into Strand Larsen here. Good opportunity. Well saved there by by Courtois. I'm so used to saying Kepa. But Courtois with a nice save there. The man actually ran off Militao. So our two recent ACL returnees involved in that passage of play. Corner comes in. We should be able to deal with this. Dorgu with a nice header. He's got a lot of making up to do because he was at fault for both goals in a Champions League quarter-final first leg. So Dorgu, I need to start developing because he's still only 2-star current ability. And he's a wonder kid. So I'd expect him to be 5-star current ability right now. That's how they work, right? I don't normally sign wonder kids, but now we've got one. He's not really doing much wonder kid stuff. But he swung a ball in there and he's got an assist. Osimhen can't be offside from the corner. So that's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Job done. We are going to be La Liga champions. Unless we seriously bottle it here. Great ball even though from Dorgu. Towards that back post. Osimhen's there. Gets his big blonde head on it. And with 5 minutes to go until half time. 2-0 up. Job done. Unless they score here. Don't let them get another scrappy goal. We like conceding scrappy goals in games like this. There's no need for us to do so. Just defend it. Free kick comes into the box. It's not a bad ball. Towards the back post. Thought the referee was going to point to the spot there. Yeah, they've scored. Every time we go 2-0 up, we concede a stupid goal. Then we'll go on and beat them 5-6-1. Strand Larsen with the goal. I think I said it was his 10th for the season. We've just got this weird thing that we like doing where just before half-time we concede a stupidly scrappy goal. Every single time. Why has no one gone to the edge of the box there? Shot came in. I mean, Courtois tried to dive out of the way. It's hit him and gone in the back of the net. It's not really what you want to see from your goalkeeper, is it? Approaching half-time then. 2-1 at the break. I'm throwing the water ball. Far from pleased. They've somehow got motivated by that. I've crashed them all in the face with a water bottle. And they're all really happy about that. But now I'm going to give them some praise to really confuse them. They're starting to get back into this game. Maybe the job is not done yet. Valverde finds Osimhen. Jesus Christ, that is an Emmanuel Sidibe first touch, that. Osimhen picks it up once more. Turns away from his man. Crosses it in for Bellingham. And it is a belly goal from Jude Bellingham. I don't know where this Bellingham has come from because we've not seen him all season. He's barely got any goal contributions, and now in this game he could have had a couple of assists. He's got a couple of goals in there. This is really nice from Jude Bellingham. It's just what we want to see more from him. Can he do it in the big games though? That's the question. Really nice finish there from our number 5. 3-1. Job done. Now I think I'm very safe in saying we're going to be La Liga champions. We just seem, like I say, when we go 2-0 up, we seem to have this weird thing where we just like conceding a goal. I don't know, is it to build match suspense? Because it doesn't just happen in the on-camera games, it happens off-camera as well. We go 2-0 up, we concede a stupid goal, then we go on and end up battering the team. Brahim Diaz with a interesting shot there. It seemed very comfortable though for the keeper, unfortunately. An hour on the clock. Should we make some substitutions? I mean, we've not really got many tired players out there. Our defence is quite tired. But I wouldn't say I'm desperate to make changes. We'll give it a couple more minutes. We'll get to the 70th minute mark, and that's when we'll look to make some changes, actually. We're going to get Carvajal off for Vasquez. We're going to get Dorgu off for Ferland Mendy. Bellingham is tired, but I do want to keep him on. Diop's going to come off here for Dani Ceballos. We're going to bring on Arda Güler as well for Brahim Diaz on that right wing. And we'll save our final sub for another 10 minutes or so. I'm thinking about maybe bringing Diamande off because we need to keep him fit and ready for that game against Barcelona in a few days' time. Can I give him some more praise? There we go. We'll get Diamande off for Joel Matip. Give Joel Matip the last 5 minutes. He likes coming on for the last 5 minutes as Joel Matip. Arda Güler over the free kick. Off the post. Saved by the keeper. Something. Either way, it's not ended up in at the back of the net. We are waiting for this clock to run down. Waiting for it to finish. Give us that trophy. They're already started carving our name on it. Keeper's come out, and that's a very nice claim, to be fair, from Ivan Villar. But can you just blow the whistle? Crown us champions. Let us lift that trophy. We want them post-match scenes full time. We are La Liga champions with 2 games to spare. We can still achieve the 100 points. But Real Madrid once again lift the La Liga title. I wonder how many times we've won the La Liga as a football club. I mean, look at Joe Matip. Look at his aura. Look at his presence. Wait, who's this man in the suit? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Why am I not allowed up there? But this guy is. Can you get out of the way, please? Why has my goalkeeper still got his gloves on? Anyway. Oh, way. Yeah, it's been a massively underwhelming season, hasn't it? The La Liga was the least we could do at the end of the day. Lost a lot of the cups. Knocked out in the Champions League in the quarter-final. The least we could do is win the La Liga title. It's a great way to end the series. You know, it was only a beta save. I think there's still plenty of bugs in the game that need to be fixed and stuff, but who's doing a cartwheel there? Right, that's a fine. Who was that? Can we find out who that is? We need to get him fined. No cartwheels. That is a bannable offence from my football club. Osimhen coming good as well as Bellingham. Absolutely brilliant. We're champions. Lovely stuff. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for the start of our brand new series. Now, I don't actually know when it officially gets released. Oh, we've won a domestic league title. Achievement unlocked. I don't know when the full game does officially come out, so as soon as it comes out, I'll record the first episode, get it out as soon as possible, and then after that I'll try and get an episode out every day at 6 o'clock, apart from days when Bradford City play. Then you'll have some slightly different content, or like 2 days after a Bradford City game, away game, then it's slightly different. But apart from that, Football Manager video every day, 6 o'clock. See you there.